If you're under 6 feet tall and trying to make your mark in the basketball world, you already know the odds are stacked against you. Whether it's trying to finish over towering defenders in the paint, create space for a clean shot, or keep up with bigger, stronger players on defense, being undersized forces you to play the game differently. But different doesn't mean worse. In fact, if you train the right way, being under 6 feet can become your superpower. In today's video, we're diving deep into how you should train on the court and in the weight room if you're under 6 feet tall and trying to make a real impact in the game. This is your blueprint for how to survive, thrive, and even dominate as an undersized guard. And make sure you stick around to the end of the video. I'll be giving you a full sample workout plan designed specifically for players like you.
Thunder with the hesitation. Oh, if you don't like that, you don't like NBA basketball. Climbs the ladder, takes it.
Before we get into the drills, reps, or role models, we've got to talk about mindset. Being under 6 feet means you're going to have to deal with doubt, both from others and from yourself. Coaches might overlook you. Opponents might underestimate you. And there are going to be moments where it feels like size wins. But here's the truth. Basketball isn't just about inches. It's about inches of space you create with your handle. It's about split-second timing on a floater. It's about the angle of your feet on a closeout and the decisions you make in transition. You may not win the height game, but you can win the detail game. And that's where most players lose. Every drill you do needs to be executed with that level of intentionality. There's no time to be casual. There's no room for lazy reps. Everything has to be sharp, game-like, and done with purpose. The only way to close the gap is to outwork, outskill, and outthink everybody else. Now let's talk about scoring in the paint. If you're under 6 feet, you're not going to live above the rim, and that's fine. Your goal is to finish around, through, and over length without always needing to rely on raw athleticism. That starts with developing a toolbox of finishes. Floaters, runners, scoop layups, reverse finishes. These are your go-to weapons. Every time you step on the court, you need to be working on touch. Grab a basketball and go through a floater series from different angles. Baseline, elbows, top of the key. Mix in runners off 1 foot and 2 feet. Then add finishes with contact. Have a partner bump you or use a pad while you finish off 2 feet. Practicing off 2 feet will give you balance and allow you to absorb contact better when you're deep in traffic. One of the most underrated skills for smaller guards is deceleration. When you're fast, defenders are already backpedaling. But when you stop suddenly and under control, you create separation. Work on your hesitation moves, change of speed, and stopping on a dime off 1 or 2 dribbles. This gives you space to pull up or fake, and gives you the edge you need inside the paint. Next up, shooting. If you're undersized, you better be able to shoot, period. But it's not just about making open shots. It's about being able to hit them off the dribble, under pressure, and from game situations. Focus on developing a quick, compact release. You don't have the luxury of long wind-ups. Your shot has to be fast, efficient, and repeatable. In your workouts, prioritize shooting off the dribble. Start simple with 1 dribble pull-ups going left and right. Then progress to step backs, side steps, and combination moves that lead into your jumper. Use cones or chairs to simulate defenders. Add a defender if you can. Don't just stand and shoot. Game-like means movement, decision-making, and fatigue. Add in a make 3 out of 5 or make 8 out of 10 rule before moving to the next spot to simulate pressure. Also, use screens. Learning how to use a down screen, flare screen, or pick and roll to get open makes a huge difference. Undersized guards don't always get the ball in isolation, so understanding how to move without the ball is critical. Watch how guys like Fred VanVleet or Jalen Brunson navigate screens. They're small, but always dangerous. Let's not forget defense. Just because you're short doesn't mean you're a liability. In fact, some of the most annoying defenders in the game are undersized guards who are relentless on the ball. To get to that level, you need 3 things: lateral quickness, elite positioning, and effort. Start with your stance. Stay low, chest up, arms out. Use ladder drills, cone slides, and mirror drills to build lateral speed. Work on closeouts and recovery steps. Defense starts with your feet, not your hands. If you can stay in front of your man, you're already ahead of most players your size. You also need to train your defensive IQ. Watch film, study angles, learn when to go over or under screens. Understand your opponent's tendencies. Know where help is coming from. Small guards can't afford to play lazy defense, so get obsessed with the details. Communication, effort, anticipation, those are the traits that turn you from a mismatch into a menace. Everything you do off the court should support your performance on it. That starts with strength and conditioning. You don't need to be bulky, but you do need to be strong. Prioritize core strength, leg power, balance, and body control. These are the traits that help you take contact, hold your ground, and explode into your moves. Exercises like Bulgarian split squats, weighted lunges, deadlifts, and sled pushes build the functional strength you need. Add in plyometrics like box jumps, depth jumps, and bounds to train explosiveness. Sprint work and agility drills should also be in the rotation. Think ladder drills, cone cuts, and resisted sprints. These improve change of direction and first step quickness, which is crucial for both offense and defense. Then there's the mental side. Watch film, not just of your games, but of pros who look like you. Study Jalen Brunson's footwork. Look at how Allen Iverson attacked. Break down Fred VanVleet's pick and roll reads. Film study gives you patterns. Patterns give you confidence. And confidence is everything when you're going against guys who have 5 or 6 inches on you. Now, if you're ever doubting whether this path is realistic, just look at the players who've already done it. Jalen Brunson, who's barely 6 feet tall, is one of the most efficient post-up guards in the league because of his footwork and use of his body. Allen Iverson, one of the most iconic guards ever, didn't care how tall you were. He had that dog in him, that fearlessness to attack anyone. Fred VanVleet went undrafted and still became an all-star and NBA champion by being smart, tough, and fundamentally sound. Jose Alvarado, Chris Clemens, Tyler Ulis, Peyton Pritchard. They're all examples of small guards who carved out roles by doing the little things right. And let's not forget Muggsy Bogues and Nate Robinson, who completely broke the mold and showed that heart matters more than height. You don't need to be built like LeBron to impact the game. You just need to train with intention and compete with everything you've got. Now, as promised, here's a sample workout plan tailored specifically for players under 6 feet who want to maximize their game. Go ahead and screenshot this and adjust it to your liking. If you're under 6 feet, your size might be the first thing people see, but with the right training, it won't be the last. Develop your touch, master your footwork, build your body and your mind, and above all, compete with confidence. The players who make it aren't always the tallest. They're the ones who are the most prepared. If this video gave you value, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss future breakdowns and workouts. And here's my question for you. What part of your game are you working on most right now, and which undersized guard inspires you the most? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your answer. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.